And guess what? I went live again. Okay.
We seen.
Yeah. So
Bad
we
blight.
get this thing started.
Let's go. Yeah.
Man. That's where I go.
All right. Hey, Weezy, you by yourself tonight. I hope you can hold it down.
I'm good.
coming for
I
you.
always can hold it down, sir.
Good, because
I'm
you getting
coming
all
for
the
you.
smoke.
Run the goddamn intro. Good evening, old chaps. It is I, it is he, is the one that be. It's like, nah, fucking with y'all. What it is, y'all. It's your boy, Celebrate Rocky L. Tuned in to the infamous No Filter Show. And as always, for the 2023, I'm joined by my great co-hosts.
Fresh Hour 2023, the one and only is me, K Quick, Mr. A6, Walter Dexter Fitz villain in the white mask in this thing. You know it's BBF. We in here. Speaking of BBF, we got Sean Marshall in the building. Yeah.
Ooh. Man, and of course it's your man GMO, aka non-GMO, in this joint.
And I am the Blue Phoenix, and I just want to let you guys know that y'all can hold these nuts. Thank you.
Oh shit, she's starting
Those
early.
are so vulgar.
Right.
Something wrong with that fucking woman.
Damn that rap music.
He thought it was me. You know what?
Hey, we've been on this show for a minute and a half, and I did not hear nobody start nothing except you and your vulgarness in the intro.
You ain't here because the damn show wasn't live.
Yeah, it was.
To look to everybody who's watching, it was you that started all the smoke, Weezy. You have no evidence.
I'm good. That's okay.
Hey, quick.
What's up?
We was live. I ain't gonna lie to you. I started it. Goddamn.
Yeah.
So look, before we get into it, I gotta share a thought. Like, for some reason, you know, like,
What's up, Zena?
I always what I would sound like or who I would be if I was British. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been watching this show called The Circle, and there's this British dude on there, and I just know that like British people don't give a fuck. You feel me? Like, Mo, have you studied or really paid attention to like how they talk, their mannerisms? You feel me? Like how they respond. Like, have you really?
I have definitely studied them, but they are polite as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Even when they're mad at you, they sound so polite. Did I?
Give me a little chum before I sock you one.
Yeah, like that's just like trying to take Russians serious, bro. Russians don't have no hard ass voices. Like their language isn't hard.
So like,
nah, that
I
shit
mean,
sounds like reverse.
Why you do?
I mean, no, but if a British person, and I mean uptown, because I got a lot of British friends. Shout out to all my folks over in the UK. Even in Britain, different parts of the UK have different accents and different dialects, and I think I may have to go then to be corrected. I think the more like England is the more, you know, upscale, like very, very clean accents. You know, I feel like if somebody was to straight up disrespect you, you wouldn't know whether to be offended or not.
Well, I've heard stories where people say that even their racism is polite. Like real shit. Even the racists,
Wow.
they don't, because their pitch is not. It's just like what I mentioned. The Russians don't sound hard until they speak English. When they speak English,
I must break you.
I must break. Like they sound dope. But if you listen to them talk, you just like, ugh. Like what the fuck is he talking? Like but yeah, like their racism is even polite from what I heard over there.
Ari Spears said it best when he was like, the way they spit game. They'd be like, come here. I like to take you back and fight your doggy style, fight a little bit.
I don't fault you. I want to fault you and I want to fault you hard.
Well, no, whole time, because way back in the day, I at one of my old places of employment, I had to help this young lady who was British, and the first thing she did was read my name tag, and I didn't know my name sounded so valuable till I heard a woman with a British accent say it. Like my name just had more wow to it. I almost didn't want to get caught staring. I wanted to say, can you please say that again? Just one more time, please. Wow.
First thing she fucking said was, "Hello, Kiwan."
No, she didn't. She actually said it. She actually said it correctly, but she said it with that accent. And that's another thing. I have a thing for women with accents. I love accents.
Of course you do.
Don't judge me. Stop it.
You know what?
But I have a thing.
I can't stand Jamaican accents, Joe.
Really? I love Jamaican accents.
Especially
women with Jamaican accents.
Especially when they try to serve you fucking food and they ain't got nothing
damn
on the
it,
menu.
You start with eat your food right now. You're lucky she not
fuck.
here.
I don't give a fuck. I can't stand that Jamaican.
Why you don't like Jamaican accents? I love Jamaican.
I like it when they sing.
Why go out and start? What you say?
Well, bro, if you actually because I grew up on, you would think my dad's side of the family is Rastafarian, and the way we grew up on that culture. I've listened to Buju Banton since I was 3. I can break down patois, like straight up.
Bro, I don't
this
give a
nigga
fuck.
said
That's
Jamaican.
my favorite reggae. Go ahead.
He said Jamaican
don't
chicks
sound
don't
sexy
sound. Man,
you know what? G-Baby, get out of here.
Women.
Exactly. G-Baby and Smackback, get out of here.
Let's go back to it again. When they have a twang, but they speak regular fucking clear English, they sound amazing. Let's get this shit right. Because I know Buju Banton inside and out. That's my favorite fucking reggae artist of all time. So I know every fucking
one of them.
I understand what he's saying.
It's one of mine.
But when that motherfucker is talking regular, I be like, bro, what the fuck?
Nah, bro, they got it. That's their home dialect, bro. Like, bro, because like there's somebody somewhere probably saying the same thing. Because granted, when we're sitting in a professional manner and we're articulating, it's different from when we're in our own circle amongst. Because granted, when I'm around, when we're just kicking it and the country side of me come out. PG County side of me come out. It's different. It's different than when I'm sitting here articulating my. It's different. The same way when a Jamaican woman speaks her patois, native language. It's just different.
It sounds disgusting.
Stop it! No.
I'll say this.
It doesn't.
I'll say this. Wait a minute.
I love patois.
She has to. When she's hold on, look. So when she. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, go ahead.
I love women who speak patois. Now I'm done. Go ahead, Rock.
I was gonna say I edge to it. She has to have a nice voice. You know what I'm saying? It has to be delivered right. You feel me? You can't G-Baby said it. You feel me? Voice is deep as fuck. You feel me? But when that tone is right, you feel me? And Mo, you got a point when she can speak English a little bit. You feel me? Yeah.
No, not a little bit.
But I ain't gonna lie to you.
No. Finish.
Man.
Go ahead.
No, finish. Please finish.
Nope.
Listen. I think you know what? The perfect way to show how the Caribbean sounds is the Bahamians and the daggone Trinidad and Tobagoans, whatever the hell you want to call them. They sound, because they're American, American colonized or English colonized or whatever. So they have that twang, but they speak English. Like they don't speak the patois like that. The patois fucks with my head, yeah. I can understand a little bit of it, but nah, bro, that shit ain't
it's broken English,
sexy, bro. It's not sexy. Not to me. I'm not saying quick that you're not entitled to your opinion, sir. I'm sorry. Whatever's sexy to you, because I like, some men like getting foot fucked.
All right. So
what?
All my Jamaican queens don't mind Mo. He not cultured. Don't worry about him. He's just not cultured.
Oh, I'm very well.
He's not cultured.
I've never been there.
He's not cultured.
Inside of Jamaica. Trust me, that shit. Yeah.
I've smoked a lot of it too, man.
By the way, I don't know why, but like You're giving me Miss Cleo vibes right now.
Uh-oh.
Calling me
That's
now.
because please don't call me now. Please don't call me.
This is the kicker. She was not from the Caribbean at all.
She wasn't.
She was fraud like shit. Yeah.
She was. I heard she actually passed away. I'm not sure when, but like, you know, rest in peace to her. But yeah,
she was in jail, right?
I'm not sure. Yo, bruh, she was on wrestling one time when Booker T was running from Undertaker. He went to see Miss Cleo. That was Miss Cleo that he went to.
It's time for us to go to WWE as tag team, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh my god.
Y'all gonna be
y'all already talking about tag team the damn kangaroo.
Beat the shit out that nigga.
I'm gonna tell you now, I ain't wearing no fucking tights, man. I'm going in there with no drawers on at all.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
hold on.
Hey,
no, hold on. It's time for me to spin the block. This the first
you know where you're going. You know where you're about to go, right?
You mean to tell me the same nigga that was like, bro, we should go ahead and get some tights and walk through the mall? I'm like, no. You mean to tell me you're not gonna wear no wrestling tights, bro? You're not gonna wear no compression pants, bro?
Especially if Vince McMahon dishing out that bag.
Nah, I'm just gonna wear one of them long ass white tees that go to your knees and shit, and whatever pops out for the ladies pops out for the ladies.
Val Venus went out to the ring in a towel.
Hey, didn't he smash Lita on the stage? Remember that?
That was Edge.
What's up, Kia?
Oh, yeah. But nah, just think about it. Just think about that shit. Bro, we would be the best. We could be the new age Dudley boys, bro.
Yeah, that'd be low.
Hey, wait a minute. You know you just put two tag team names together. New Age Outlaws.
Hey, bro, we need to holler at Vince.
Dudley Outlaws.
We do.
But nah, whole time, y'all, you know, y'all need to get with y'all know who the Street Profits are, right there. New tag team, black tag team. They come out with the red cups and all that, sipping and whatnot.
PG,
that's they saying. Yeah.
Hey, but listen, before we I know we got right into it, young, but Phoenix said something earlier. She had something going on during her week about cheering. Yeah, what's the deal about cheering?
Let's talk about them cheering.
Hey, look, if y'all don't know, I call children butt diggers now because they just disgusting. I was a kid, I was a butt digger.
What?
You ain't never dug your ass as a kid. Every kid digging their ass. But go ahead, Weed.
With no reservation, they go with the whole hand. Children are disgusting. Let me tell y'all. So y'all know I have 5 children, but in this case, the 2 youngest, the 9 and the 7-year-old, really make me gag a lot. Okay. So my son had took a shower the other night, and I was in the room like, okay, y'all get your pajamas, and just get them so they can go to bed. He does this, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
Inside his ear.
Yes, he said it. He put it in his mouth, in my face, and I was like, I will smack the shit out of you if you don't get your mouth.
See, that's that bullshit. That's them.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
listen. Now snap this. Hey, look, Rock is silent, so he evidently has tasted earwax before.
No.
Anybody ever tasted earwax before?
No, hold on. Wait.
I'm not gonna lie. I have. I've done it as a kid.
I was changing my face to this.
I am not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. As a kid, I did that.
Look, I'm gonna say some real shit. The weirdest shit I ever ate when I was little was lotion. Just because I wanted to see if cocoa butter lotion. I wanted to see if it tastes like what it smells like.
Cocoa butter. I've done that. Mm-hmm. But it was never anything from the body. I don't remember. My daughter, I was about to say, my daughter, she will dig and go in her mouth, and I'd be like,
No. I exchange boogers.
Why am I not surprised?
Boogers.
Now that's disgusting. Anybody who ate boogers, that is nasty.
Yeah, we used to exchange boogers. I can describe it.
Exchange.
Yeah,
baby, I don't
So
know.
y'all ate each other boogers?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
like blood
God.
brothers. It's like blood brothers, bro. It's like
Ah,
Number 3.
ah.
hey, it's like
What up,
blood brother. It's
Adonis?
like
Hey,
blood brother
Adonis.
shit. We booger family. Like, yeah.
Oh my God.
We
She was a
we
female.
booger brothers.
Yeah, but no, she was a female, so you know my female cousin. So it wasn't like we could be booger
It
brothers.
was your
But we
cousin.
So
booger,
wait.
booger cousins.
So you did this over a girl?
No, it
No,
was
it was
his
my
cousin. Him and his
Oh,
cousin were
alright.
exchanging.
All right, so look,
That
I
was
gotta ask.
family
I
snot.
gotta ask. Was it one of those dry boogers, or was it like a dry booger with the little snot attached to it?
Okay.
Weezy dying right now.
Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, was it a wet one?
I want y'all to close your eyes.
No.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready at all.
I wish I had my goddamn my mixer because I had the perfect. I need that twinkle sound.
Quick,
Listen,
get Wheezy face screenshot.
They were. We would roll up the soft ones and put them on the seat, right underneath the seat, because we be in the back while our parents up front talking that shit, right? Because we be in field service, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I was raised Jehovah's Witness, so we be in field service like shit. We bored in a motherfucker, right? We in the back, we would just roll the soft ones, throw those away until we got like a little half a mix. So it was a little bit of cornflake. So it had a little chew to it, a little bite. It was like the perfect oodle of noodle.
Phoenix about to throw up.
It was
Phoenix about to
Oogie
throw
Boogie.
up. Phoenix, what if you came in what if you just went into your living room and found like a booger museum just stuck there like a wide that big out of nowhere?
Every parent has, bro. Every parent found the boogers. Every parent found the socks.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. You're muted.
I have found a lot of stuff: boogers, snot, pee, everything. Boo boo.
Not boo boo.
Whoa! Hey, listen. Before we go, Kenyatta, I hate to say this. You say Mo, you nasty as fuck, but listen. First it came to boogers, then it came pussy. Okay, so listen, that shit taught me.
Hold on, whoa.
Okay,
whoa.
yeah,
What?
Yeah. I went
Where'd that come from?
Yeah, because I had a fear eating pussy. My first time eating pussy, I got
But,
scared.
Of course,
I got
your first
scared.
time doing something like that, you will be scared. But
But listen
AP,
to the logic.
BBF in the building.
That's a whole different experience, bro. Eating pussy for the first time?
No, the fuck it is not. No, the fuck it's not. Because guess what that logic was? If I can eat a booger, I can eat that Uchi. You hear me? Eating pussy is not a good thing the first time. It's slimy. You know what I'm saying? It's different.
Raw
it's acquired
chicken.
taste. Yeah. Bro, it's a fucking acquired taste, bro.
Bruh.
Real shit.
Zena said to put Mo in the back.
Let me tell y'all what happened too. It was a time before. One time I had you know how we had one bathroom, so I buy toothbrushes. I buy toothbrushes and stuff all the time. So I was like, all right, come bring a toothbrush, and I had my toothbrush in there with the cap on it. I pick up the toothbrush, take the cap off, start brushing my teeth. I'm talking, all right, y'all, come on, and I looked out the corner of my eye at the toothbrush, right? And then I look over, I was using the wrong toothbrush.
That's disgusting to you.
It was my daughter's toothbrush, the booger eater.
Oh.
And I immediately started gagging.
So how long did you brush your teeth after you brushed with the wrong brush?
I don't even know, because I was like, oh my God, why are you? And it's so crazy because I had just switched my toothbrush color, and she had the color of my previous toothbrush, which is why I automatically grabbed it. And so when I looked, I was like, this is not my toothbrush.
Yeah.
Did you feel violated?
I really did, and I felt sick on the stomach because it was my daughter's, and she eats boogers.
So, I mean, at least she swallows it. Shit, what the fuck? You act like she just got boogers on her teeth.
I don't care.
Bruh. I
don't want to use her toothbrush.
But do you know boogers is just a combination of the dust that you breathe, bro?
Mm-hmm.
No. I mean, I ain't never... you know what? But I did the most triumphant thing as a man, and I'm glad that I did eat boogers, because when my daughter would get sick, I would put my mouth on her nose to relieve her.
And blow it out, yeah.
No, I didn't blow it out.
Oh, you sucked it out?
I sucked it out.
Yeah, well, that's kind of because theirs really don't have a taste for real.
Bullshit.
No, it don't.
Baby snack got taste.
Not really.
Yeah, fuck you. Like you lying to me.
I'm not. It's not like ours. It's
Wait,
not
hold on.
like
Wait a minute.
a sickening. Look, I got Look, you gotta go old school sometimes with these babies.
Wait a minute. Stop. I'm the only one on this fucking panel that never ate or tasted baby snot.
If you have had a baby,
boy,
and even if you didn't blow on their mouth or blow on their nose or suck it out, you're gonna taste snot somewhere. You're gonna taste puke. You're gonna taste drool. You're gonna taste tears. You're gonna taste all types of shit.
You might taste pee if they got a dick.
And I've had that plenty of times, sprayed all over the damn place.
The funny thing is,
the baby girls spray too sometimes.
Yeah.
Nah, see, Lil J, he was funny. Like, I already knew the game. You feel me? I already knew once you take the pamper off, put the pamper right back on. You feel me? As soon as air hit his little dick, the nigga stop peeing. You feel me? I'm like, boy, oh boy. Wait till you first feel some pussy, son. But that's gonna be a later conversation. You feel me?
Bro, I swear to God, I'm an origami king, boy. Like, I should be able to fold shit and do shit, bro. Because I'm telling you now, bro. Like, yeah.
What's wrong, Wee? Look at Weezy face. Look at Weezy.
I'm telling you, it's a method to that shit. It's a method to changing diapers, Joe.
It is.
I'm so swift with that shit.
Now look, wait a minute. My daughter, she was the shitty baby. You feel me? We talk about this shit all the time. Like, I remember this one time she shitted, and that shit went out her pamper, all the way up her back, over her shoulder, like a fucking
down her stomach.
Nigga, and she was the happiest, and I'm like, nigga,
dude,
she was free.
It's a happy moment.
Oh,
all that.
She was free as shit, huh?
Bruh.
Nah. I feel like this. I threw all her clothes away. Everything with the trash.
Why? You supposed to wash that?
Man, fuck that. Fuck that.
You roll it down. You roll it down the shoulders.
Hey, Rob.
You know which way the poop goes.
I swear to God, I thought you was a great father, but boy, you ain't shit.
No,
you ain't shit.
Look. No, that was shit that went in the trash.
No, you look. Let me tell you what my mother and them used to do. Like when we're potty training, when she was potty training, or I was potty training, and one of the kids would poop in their underwear, she'd take the underwear, flip it, and dip the poop, dip it in the toilet so the poop can come out, and put the underwear in the washing machine. You don't throw clothes away.
You want to know something? I remember my aunt doing that before. That's wild as shit,
bruh.
But
anybody throwing away no drawers?
But look, look, she had a pamper on, a onesie, and a t-shirt.
And all of that would have went in the machine.
Man, all that shit
or hand washing. I did a lot of hand washing.
Fuck that. Look, if anything, I should have went outside. Look. See, thank you, Angel. Hold on. Thank you, Kenyatta.
Yeah, y'all lazy. Y'all lazy.
We just ain't got time for the shit. Ain't got time.
He had time for the shit.
Y'all terrible. And obviously, y'all came from rich fucking families. Ain't
nobody throwing away no baby clothes till they can't fit it and not give it away. No, what can be saved is given away. What can't be saved, we use them for something.
You guys have fun scrubbing shit, okay?
No,
don't you scrub your shit?
You put it in the washing machine, straight up.
Put it in the sink or in the tub, rinse it out, and then put it in the machine.
Hey,
look. There's only a certain amount of shit that I'm gonna clean up when it comes to changing diapers. You dig what I'm saying? And once it comes out the pamper and over the shoulders, I'm done. Throw the whole outfit in the trash.
Hey, look, pull up Kenyatta's last comment.
Nope, I buy more. I don't like if I wipe myself and touch my own. Don't nobody like that shit, but you gotta wash your damn hands.
But that's
wipe it off.
That's grown people
right.
shit.
And baby's poop is nowhere near as pungent until they start eating as our shit.
Hey,
clean
hold on. Nah, fuck all that.
I disagree.
Nah, fuck that, Keon. Because look, straight up and down, you the one that ate that fucking meatloaf that had that shit all over your fingertips. You should have ate a little fiber with it. That's your goddamn fault. And pick the right goddamn. You got me in my goddamn finger. And pick the right goddamn toilet paper next time.
Her finger muscle went through.
I buy Scott because my kids don't know how to use tissue.
That's like dollar store one ply.
Yeah, you know Phoenix look like the type of person whose toilet paper is colorful.
If I could find colorful toilet paper, I would definitely
see what
get
I'm
it.
saying? I was right. That stuff ain't good for the skin.
Look,
Them
Motherfucking
niggas
dude
putting
eat her
dye
ass.
on the ankle. Nah.
Motherfucking dude eat her ass. He get caught cheating and shit. Got rainbow butthole all over him and shit.
Like, hold it. Woman be like, hold on. Why does your back look like Skittles?
Motherfucker, come up out here. Oh, that's some good shit there.
yo, you retarded.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you Riri, my bad.
I did, Nikki. I did. I'm gonna come to that in a moment. But oh my gosh, that is wild.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
All right,
She threw my. Oh. She said she threw her uniform pants away. You had a boo boo?
Oh no, she sharded.
Women don't shit. I thought women don't shard themselves.
If you're, sometimes you do, but I've always made it to the toilet. I had peed on myself, but I've always made it. I always made it with this much, just like my butt.
So you've never made it past the point of no return.
Not with poop, unless I was sick. But if I wasn't sick, if I had diarrhea like she had, I would just, it's like, and I just hurry and run and I make it with just this much.
You must be talking about this as soon as you sit, nigga. Talking about as soon as you sit down. Sound like you shuffling cards and shit.
Before you sit down, as soon as you pull your pants down, it's like, oh, we here? Boom.
Hey, listen, I never knew women got diarrhea because I eat so much fucking bread and shit. Now,
we get diarrhea because we eat so much bread.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, look, hold on. Before you go into some more shit, I guess it's in the back. And Will was scared this guy off before he get on.
No, not already. That's a bad first impression.
Right. He came in just listening to shit. Why everybody coming on some shit?
Because they gotta be trained.
I did not start it. Boom.
There you go.
Rock started.
You say what?
Blame it on me.
All right, well, I guess I'll bring the guests in. So, y'all, joining us tonight on the No Filter Show, we have a rapper, songwriter, just released a single. He has a single out right now, and we are happy to have him on to see what he's about. We welcome ProphiSee to the No Filter Show.
Yo.
Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
What it do,
bro?
What's up? What's up?
How you feeling?
Y'all ain't gonna lie, y'all funny. Y'all ain't had to stop because of me. I ain't gonna lie, I was over here rolling. Your man's was wild.
Shoot. What's going on, ProphiSee? How you doing, homie?
Man, I'm doing good. Just got off work not too long ago.
So, well, since you're meeting everybody individual, allow me to formally introduce everybody. I'm K Quick. Nice to meet you. The Miss Cleo looking one up. That's Blue Phoenix.
How you doing?
The one that looks like Cheech. Well, no, my bad. That's Chong. That's Rock. And the other one right there doing the Anvil Nightheart move right there. That is.
Okay.
So man, what's going on, man? For those who don't know you in our audience, tell them about yourself. Like, who is ProphiSee, bro?
ProphiSee is a little boy who grew up in New Jersey / North Carolina. Came here when I was young. I really started pursuing music after really listening to like Lil Wayne's A Milli. Like as soon as that music video dropped, I probably stayed on the computer at my grandma's house for about 2 to 3 hours straight, trying to learn the lyrics word for word. Ever since then, Lil Wayne is the reason why I really started rapping, honestly. So a lot of my stuff comes from motivation from him and then a few other artists out there that I listen to too. But I'm just a young man trying to make it and follow a dream, man, for real.
Okay. So, how long so far have you been doing this professionally?
Professionally, I say since like the end of 2021. Where I started rocking with my man Shy off the label that I'm on, the startup label called ADW 100. all the way 100. They listening in right now. Shout out to them guys. So really, it started with him, and then he put me onto the game. Said, send my CEO. He wanted to sign me. So then after that, it just took off. I started getting in the studio with a guy I met at work. Used his studio. And then from there, it was just taking off. Uh, got a little performance set up for like local rappers. Just not nothing too crazy, but just everybody can just network and everything. And then since then, I've just been working on music because I've always loved music. I just didn't know which route to take or where to go. I really didn't have no
So now
guidance
that
for real. Plus,
so let me ask you.
but
Yeah, let me ask you this. So your with the way the way your setup is it someplace that my old ass can go and not get shot in the ass?
as far as like recording.
Oh, it's a studio. I thought you said you had performance, like you know what I'm saying, like the venue and shit, man. I'm afraid of y'all youngins,
Oh
man.
no, yeah, I did. I
I
did.
like to shoot the
I
shit
had a
out.
performance. Now you want to get shot out there? It ain't nothing too crazy. It ain't nothing too crazy. You talking about shooting now? You be alright out there for real. It's a nice little
Yeah.
vibe, nice little setup, man. Not nothing too crazy.
So, question, because I know we all know, based on what you're saying, that Lil Wayne is basically a foundation who made you want to do this. Like, but what other artists inspire you? And it doesn't even have to be like what artists in general inspire
Man,
you to do what you do.
I listen to a lot of like I ain't gonna say different rappers, but people who ain't really people who focus more on lyricism than everything and making a good song. So I listen to like a lot of Eminem. I listen to a
Mm.
lot of Eminem growing up. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of 50, some Polo G, G Herbo too. That's another one I love. That's my like I listen to him probably almost every day. He's like that to me. Not really too many more people for real outside of them. It's like people here and there. Oh, and I just got onto this guy from my aunt. His name is Mick Jenkins. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him, but that's a dope rapper right there.
I did a show with him.
Ah, look, so you know.
I did a show with him.
So you already know then.
Yeah,
That
I
man
know.
is crazy
Yeah,
talented.
yeah. Mick
Yeah,
Jenkins
he's
is
crazy
fire.
talented. He definitely is.
Yeah, Mick
Definitely is.
Jenkins
I'm
is
starting to
nice.
listen. No, he really is. I started listening to him more. I'm like, man, I could really listen to a guy like this. He ain't too loud. He's not doing too much. He just give you a vibe every time he make a song for real, and that's just what I want to give people, no matter what kind of music I'm doing.
I checked out some of your catalog. I checked out some of your catalog, bro, and I think it was like 6 or 7 songs that was just pure instrumental.
No, 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 no. All right. So before, I had to, I had a, what it was it? I had to get the access to my artist stuff. So I just got that today. So now me and his stuff isn't together anymore because I've been trying to work on that for like a month and a half. So now everything is where I can have access to my artist profile. So a lot of that stuff isn't mine. And then I recently just changed my name under the label too. So I have music under a different name as well.
So, question. Speaking of names, how many rap names did you go through? Because granted, like I said, if you ask any other rapper out there, they probably had a billion rap names before they came to the one that stuck to them. Do you have any like funny
Yeah.
names you used to go by or that you were messing with when you were developing, you know, your career?
Probably just for real. I had one that was Eighth Wonder, and then I had another one that was King Dro. So I really only had three so far. Hopefully,
Okay, all
prophecy
right.
sticks and it sticks. But Dro came
What's the
from my aunt. She gave me. She used
okay?
to always just say it. So I ran with that in college when I was in college, and then while I was in college, I tried to start doing music. So I was just like, hey, King Dro, and it just stuck for whatever reason. And I switched it to Eighth Wonder. I don't know. I was just messing with stuff, but everything had a meaning behind it. So Eighth Wonder because I knew once I made it in rapping, I knew I was just gonna be the eighth wonder of the world. I was gonna be different, something nobody can really compare to, and it's really hard to compare to. So then I just chose prophecy because it's like the dope reason behind that because my real name is Isaiah, so it's like Isaiah was a prophet, and I always think of man, I'm already telling them stories. Why not use something that's gonna correlate to that and use my real name? You know what I'm saying? In the heat of that. So I came up with prophecy so I can tell my own story, write my own path for it.
That's dope. That's dope.
In today's climate, right? So we hear a lot of the youth. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You still in your 20s, I guess, right? You still 24. So what a lot of us urban contemporary listeners feel. I don't personally, but a lot of what us urban contemporary listeners feel like is that the youth keep claiming. Right now, I don't know if this is considered manifestation, right? But it seems like everybody across the board are claiming that they the GOAT.
Yeah.
Where do y'all get that energy? Like, how do you, is that just pure manifestation, or do y'all all literally really believe that? And is it a must?
Like, is being a goat a must? And where do we get, like, where do they get a lot of that
No,
just throwing it
believing
around
you're
from?
the GOAT.
Oh, believing? I mean, for real, if you're not believing you the best out there, why even do something? If you feel like you can't, even if people around you know you can't, if you can't sit there and tell me you can't go out there with the greats and hold your own, knowing you held your own, forget what people seeing, knowing that you held your own and gave it 100, ain't no reason to do nothing. You're not trying to be the greatest or nothing. You're trying to be average. I'm not living to be average. I want to be the greatest at something, no matter what it is, music, wherever life takes me. But I know I'm gonna be the greatest at it. I know I can stand 10 toes with it. Anybody that's doing it the best out there, and I know I can also call myself the GOAT. That's where it comes from for me. But right now, I wouldn't just throw that word out. I'm still new. Like, you ain't, to me, you got to be in the game long enough, produce enough music, and for people to know you outside of just the United States. Do they really know you around the world, or do they just know you in the United States? That's another thing you got to think too. You can be well known in the United States, go to somewhere like Mexico, and it's close to the United States, and ain't nobody know who you are. I don't want to be that person. I do not want to be that person. So I mean, when you're using a goat word, you gotta be cautious with it too, because everybody can't be the goat. It's just a mindset thing to me, for real. But people throw that word around too much.
Well put, bro. Thank you.
So speaking of ghosts, do you have a top 5?
I got a top 5. It's no order though. It's no order
No,
because I've been
no,
thinking about that
no
for a while.
particular order. But
All right,
who makes the list?
it's no. All right, so it's no order, but
Mm-hmm.
number one is Lil Wayne. After that, it's no order. So it go Wayne, Biggie. I throw Eminem up there. Man, the last two is interchangeable because I listen to a lot of them. The last two I would put NWA up there because I listen to a lot of them. And the last one, I probably throw G Herbo up there just because I just listen to him all the time and I feel like he really do be speaking. You just gotta listen to what he's saying.
That's why I be on. Look, all them old heads at my job, fellow old heads. I be on their ass about Kodak Black. I fuss with Kodak Black. You hear
Now
me?
he, if you listen
You
to
feel
him,
me?
he makes sense. It's just his actions that he has outside of music. That's what throw people off. It don't even be that their music. It just be the type of person you are outside of music or who you portray to be. That's really how people get thrown so off. But Kodak really do be speaking. You just gotta listen to him. It's a lot of people out there that speak, but nobody listens to him. Just like when they had a debate about like was Kendrick Lamar latest album, was it really like that? And to me, I feel like that's probably like the best album I heard from him. Probably the best album I heard that whole year. Honestly, you just gotta listen to what he's saying. He not making music you can dance to. He making music to teach you something. He trying to show y'all what everybody in the world is going through from his point of view. Nobody listened to it. Everybody called it trash because it was different. But sat here and said Drake had a decent album or a great album. I mean, you can say the same thing for him. He was switching up what he did and it worked. So I mean, you just got to be able to. I feel like people forget that rappers also got to adapt too. He can't keep doing what he was doing a couple years ago. He matured. He grew. He's not making that kind of music no more. He's trying to outdo what he already did. He's on a whole different level of thinking right now.
And I must say, your top 5 is well diverse, especially that poetic justice picture in the back, man. That and the first thing Aaron said, shout outs to Howie. He said that he loves how mature and well diverse you are. And that's facts. That's dope. That's a rarity nowadays. That's
You
a
got to be
very
diverse.
rare. Yeah,
If you
it's a
can't
very
cut
rare
on,
trait.
if you can't change your style up when it's time to change your style up, to me, hearing the same beat, even though you changing up the words, it get old after a while. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, you got a different style, but we don't know because the beat is the same tempo. Change the tempo. If you can't dibble and dabble on little stuff, I don't feel like you're gonna have a long time here. 5 years in the rap game is that's like I mean that's like a person in the NBA on a rookie contract, then they gone. Like that's not really a long time. I want to be here 20. I want to do what Snoop and Eric and Wayne and all them is doing. Yeah, they the goats because they can still drop whatever they want to drop, but they also in the business and stuff now too. They trying to put on for their fans and everybody else. So that's to me another reason why people are the goats. Like they doing stuff outside of music. They let music build around them and put on for everybody else to try to uplift even one person. If they uplift at least one person in their life, they know they made a difference.
Yeah, that's true. So, being at 24, what is your message? What are you trying to say with your music?
Me, I'm just trying to tell my story from my point of view, and I only say that because all my music wouldn't ain't isn't going to be the same. So my message is going to change with how I'm feeling, what I'm going through, how I'm trying to teach somebody to be better, what I did in my past, but what I want to do in my future. Like little stuff. It really my music really plays off of emotion. So 1 minute it could be like you get this song, but it could have been from a while ago, and I'm just dropping it. But that's how I was feeling 5 months ago, versus that's not how I'm feeling today. So, I mean, I drop music based really on emotion. So telling my story through my emotions.
Now, the one thing that we didn't get a chance to do because we kind of flew right into it. When you talk about music from your background, right? You said that you started off in North Carolina. What part of North Carolina was that, sir?
Man, we've been all over. Whew. I mean, the longest time I spent was in like Wilson and Goldsboro, and then in Zebulon too, and
Okay,
Raleigh too.
gotcha.
Because my
Yeah, I was
mom's
born
side of
in.
the family is from like they from North Carolina and like the Raleigh area and all over and stuff. So I mean, we always been in Raleigh, like always had family in Raleigh. So
And it's crazy that you had that story because I was born in Greensboro, raised here, right? Raised in
yeah,
PG County, right? Oxon Hill. But my mother's from Jersey City. So how long was your stay in Jersey? And what part?
man, it was just as a kid. It really was
Okay.
just as a kid, but I was just over like a lot of different relatives' house, so it was not. It won't like we was ever at like really one place too long. Not saying we moved around a lot, but we had so much family. Like you could just go and chill with whatever. But I would say it might have been Buna. I think that's where my grandma house was. I believe it was in Buna. So I think we spent a lot of time out there until I moved up this way with my mom.
Now, you also stated that it's about your past.
Yeah,
So that means that the way you talk and everything, it would throw everybody off. What sort of upbringing did you have?
I had a good upbringing if you ask me. I mean, I wasn't in the streets. I was never a street guy, so I'm not gonna act like I was. I was never really like in no type of hood for real. Like I grew up around those things, but it's not like I deviated from doing anything like that. I mean, a kid always, you know what I'm saying, kids gonna be kids and they gonna get in stuff. It's not like I was in serious stuff, just little stuff like smoking and whatnot. But I don't really call that too serious because I mean, it was just something to do at the time that just continued on. So I ain't really have like a bad upbringing. Just like really, when I say past, like past experiences, like living life through your eyes. Basically, like like going through the heartbreaks, how you felt while going through school, meeting this person, meeting that person, like different family members, and how like relationships change over time and stuff, and just trying to adapt for real. So that's really kind of like the past. It wasn't really like a bad past or nothing like that. I feel like I had a good past, outside of breaking a couple bones, and stuff like
Bruh, that is refreshing to hear.
that.
I'm not gonna hold you. That is so refreshing to hear. When I hear, artists like K Quick, and I hear, you know what I'm saying, like all these
Yeah,
different artists from the DMV that really focus on something different and something that's not always about gun violence and all that stuff, bro. I rather enjoy you guys. Like when you have to focus in on that talent and really hone in and do that lyrical, yeah, show me what
yeah.
time it is. You know what I mean? I really appreciate that, bro.
Nah, definitely. I mean, if you think about it, and not to downplay nobody about rapping, but like, I feel like if you got like a nice little vibe to you, talking about killing and guns is easy. I'm not gonna lie. You can really do it on any beat, but to me, like I feel like that's too easy and beneath a lot of people. Like, stop taking the easy route. Go be different. People might not rock with what I'm saying right now because it's a lot of I want to be like a lyricist, but I want to have fun with it too. So a lot of people might not put on for me right now, but it's not. I don't care because I want to do what I want to do. So even if it's like I always say, like, and I talk about this all the time, whether it's one fan or 200,000, 200 million fans, from 1 to 200 million, we're gonna rock out. So if it's just 10 of y'all, we're gonna rock out. We gonna go backstage. We're gonna have us a good time. You're gonna have a night out with me. You know what I'm saying? But when it start getting in bigger crowds, I'm gonna put on two. Might take a couple people with me, stuff like that. But for me, I feel like you got to put on whether you got no fans, one fan, or 200 million fans. You got to do what you got to do and rock out. Because if you can't stay the same through that, you ain't gonna be able to stay the same. Like, what if you have 200 million fans? You do something in life that's unexpected. Yeah, you didn't mean to. Now that just dropped down to 100,000. You gonna quit? That's the easy route. Get that back up. Make that 200 million and bust through that wall and make it 400 million this time. So I feel like you should never. There's no reason to ever give up or quit because you can always make it. It's just what route you gonna take. How you gonna do it this time? You failed the first time. Let's not do it again. That's a learning moment. Let's move forward. What we gonna do to accomplish something?
Now in the length of time or the short amount of time you've been putting out music on this level, have you experienced any types of struggles or setbacks since you really embarked on your journey?
Oh, most definitely. It's times where, I mean, I don't know how everybody else be, but it be times where it's like I have so many songs. Well, I wouldn't even say songs. So many stuff that I'm trying to compose. So much stuff I'm trying to compose, and it's like I started almost a hook and a couple verses to like 12 different beats unfinished. Then I'll get in a rant, and it's like, man, delete all that. I did that like 6 months ago. Time to start over. So I get in a mode where it's like I get stuck because when I get it, when you get it, you get it, and it's just like when you get it, you gotta just put it out there. No matter what, if I'm at work, I'll pull up my note thing right quick. If I felt like that was a nice little verse I just did out of nowhere, write that down. Hurry up, because if you don't, you're gonna lose it, and you don't want to lose you don't want to lose the beginning of a good hook or a song. So I feel like sometimes you do struggle with the pen, like you get writer's block. You gotta leave it alone for a little while. So like, and that goes into rappers being able to take breaks. Why should a rapper have to? Why should a rapper have to? And not no knock to him. Why should we have to put out music like NBA YoungBoy? I do not need to put out a song almost every day to keep providing music. Sooner or later, you're gonna get. I don't want to hear 500,000 songs of you. I know it's gonna be the same vibe. Rappers need to be able to take breaks. So for me, when people feel like a person been out the game too long, they're human. We're people too. We need to take breaks. We need to refresh our mind. We need to bring you new content. So I feel like sometimes you do get writer's block, but sometimes you do just gotta leave that alone for a little bit, take a step away, come back to it in a couple of weeks, maybe a month or so, and see where you get. Sometimes it takes a couple of months. Sometimes you might even go a whole year without making stuff. But when you get it, I bet you be hot for a little while. So when you get it, it's good. When you don't have it, it is kind of a struggle to get back on the horse, but you got to find a way to get back up there.
Now, when we were preparing for you, you sent us a record called "Shorty We Can Meet." Now, is that the most? That's your most recent release, correct?
Yeah, I'm working on something right now. I'm almost finished with it, but as of right now, that's the only thing I put out so far under the new name.
Well, tell us more. Tell folks more about that song for those who haven't heard it. Like, where can they find it and all that good stuff? And like, what mind state were you in when you made that song, and what made you say that's the one that I want to release right
now? Man, honestly, for real, Shawty We Can Meet. I don't know. It just came to me. Like I had the beat going on, and sometimes when I feel like I have a hook, I just run with it and just make a song. And that was the one I just ran with and made a song. I don't know. I feel like I was just thinking about anything. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. It was about a pastime in college, in my college years, where where you go through that. I don't know, where you go through that little period of time where you just, you know, I don't have to say it, but for the ones that get it, get it. For the ones that don't. But
when you fucking. When you fucking.
Well, you need that call.
Get that ass up.
So. I mean, bro, the title is "Shorty We Can Meet." I think we can put the pieces together, man.
Yeah, so it was just around that time, just going through that.
and just explaining like how it would really go. Like you do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? At night, you gotta go back home. I mean, how you go back home is how you go back home. Sometimes you gotta creep out, like I was saying. Sometimes you know what I'm saying. You could part ways as friends, but you gotta do what you gotta do. But for real, it was just something like something people can relate to. Because I mean, when you see social media a lot, like you just see a lot of people doing this, doing that. It won't really like a song that like promote it for real. It's just like having fun with it. Like, sorry we can meet. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we meet? And you go about it how you want to go about it. In this case, I went about it that way. Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
think
Do what I
Phoenix,
gotta do, building her confidence up, you know what I'm saying, just to be able to, you know.
I'm sorry, Mama. I'm sorry, Mama, but this is the No Filter show, and unfortunately,
All
I
right,
am
yeah.
40. I'm 41, and I'm ex-military, baby. So it's gonna be a lot of dirty stuff in here. I'm so sorry, baby. I cuss in front of everybody, baby. I done earned it. I got a house. I can pay my own bills. I love you, but you got to get the raw.
Yo. So, question: did you had now? Let's just talk about the process of releasing because every artist I speak of has their own different process of doing this. Now, was Shorty We Can Meet, was that the only song that you had prepared to release, or did you have several songs to choose from? And if that's the case, how did you pick the one? How did you know that was the one to go with?
I had a couple of songs that were unfinished. So the way I picked at that moment was we're gonna run through all the beats, but I ain't run through all of them. The first one to click is the first one to go. Like I said, when
Mhm.
you get it and it's hot, you gotta go. So that was the first one that clicked, and I ain't gonna lie, I spent a couple days on that one at work, stopping, taking like on my breaks. I would just go to my car, had a beat playing constantly, like constantly going. And then I had a hook for it, and then I just started raking, and then I just knew it was the one. I don't know, something in me just said this gonna be the one. It might not be that one, but this one gonna get people to be like, oh, I ain't know you could be like that, and that's how people are so far. Like, man, I love the song. Like, I ain't know you could produce music like that. You talented. We can see the potential. Like, it was just something to get people going. Now you got to run with it, but now you got to really show people who you are. So I felt like that was a good starting point for prophecy to me. That was a real good starting point. But now the hard part about that is you got to follow up, and if you can't follow up the same, you don't get that many times to really do what you got to do to show people.
Well, it's a whole new year at this point. It's the top of 2023 right now. What can we expect from Prophecy this
Ah,
year?
haha. So me and my label be having we have our meetings and stuff. So another single is going to drop soon. But Prophecy, in the meantime, outside of his singles dropping, he's about to start working on his album. I feel like, and before you ask, it's going to be an album to really, it's going to dig deep. It's just going to show who Prophecy is. You know what I'm saying? Song by song, it's going to be different, but for the most part, it's just going to show you where he came from and where he's going.
Man, I believe Phoenix, you had something to ask.
All I was going to say was I'm very proud of you for being able to take these lessons at this very young age, or being able to look at your environment and those that raised you and get the positive things out of there, and not allow outside influences or the environment to change your perception of your life. It's really cool that you learned these things early, because some people don't get it to their 30s, 40s, 50s, or they never do. So
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that I'm very proud of you. And I want to encourage you to keep moving on and keep learning and taking these lessons and apply them to your life. And though you may get discouraged, though you may have to sit down for a little bit, don't let it stop you.
I really appreciate it. That shout out to moms and pops, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's because of them. The reason why I am the way I am. Very humble. They always told me to be humble, but they always told me it's all right to be a little cocky every now and then. So I'll go with that. I'll run with that. I ain't gonna lie. Outside of them, it's my sisters too. Shout out to them and everybody else that's really been rocking with me and holding my own for real. Because it do get hard, especially when it's like when you're really doing it now, and it's like, dang, I gotta tell everybody about this, that, and it's like sometimes it get overwhelming. But for the most part, my parents and everybody around me make it easier because I know I have them to always go to help me with this, that, and the third. So I really appreciate everybody that's around me. I appreciate y'all for letting me have for having me up here too. I ain't gonna lie, this is my first like interview as an artist. So I really
Oh wow,
appreciate
that's
y'all for taking
great.
y'all time out and having me. Hopefully I'll be up here very, very soon again and we can chop
We
it up
popping
again.
cherries all the
And,
time.
It
Well,
ain't
I
even
would
that,
say,
bro.
I would say you are very well spoken for this to be your first interview. I would have never known it was your first one, to be honest.
this off
Bro,
the fly. I ain't even gonna lie.
bro,
No practice, no nothing.
bro. You don't
I,
know what you just stepped into.
That's
Cause
hey.
you got four writers, you got four producers, screenplays, all that stuff. You have another movie writer that just checked in, Aaron Lawson. He has a movie coming out. Bro, yeah,
You know what
you
it sounds
can
like to
rap,
me?
bro. Hmm.
It sounds like I'm surrounded by a lot of people that know how to make a lot of money, and I need a network with a lot of people. That's what it sounds like to me.
Sound good.
Because
Sound
your
good to us.
network is your net worth. So let's get it.
Hey, Rock, I know you, man. You been silent back there, man. What you got to say, bro?
Hey, look, I just been sitting back enjoying the vibes, you know what I'm saying? Like, well spoken, you dig what I'm saying? Dropping knowledge. So, I got to ask you the question. I got to ask you one question because you're an artist and I got to check temperature. So, how do you feel about the dangers of being an artist? With being an artist comes a lot of responsibility, your entourage, who you around. Sometimes
Yeah.
you get caught up in the crossfire. So, how do you feel about it, and what are your plans on navigating through the industry?
Man, I feel like, honestly, one thing I ain't never been wrong with, and I need to stop doubting, is your gut. Because your gut will always let you know when it's time to get on. Like that gut feeling when it's like you've been out, it's like 2, 3 in the morning. Everybody want to go somewhere else. That gut feeling like, hey, go on home now. I try to warn you at 12. Now it's really finna get spooky. Go on home. I feel like you got to really like watch who you surround yourself with, and not. I'm not saying like in the media or nothing like that. Watch who you surround yourself with, as far as like the people you have in your circle. Watch what they doing. You don't really got to be on no stalker, but watch what kind of people they also keep around them. Because if they don't keep the same, if you're not being around the same people, all in the same circle, the energy's not really gonna mix or mesh well. So you're gonna always find yourself being going from being in this type of environment to this type of environment, and it's hard. It's not easy to not unfall in love with that kind of stuff. So you really just gotta watch who you surround yourself with. Surround yourself with people who have the same goals and visions. And I would say like navigating. I mean, if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen because I mean that's God timing. But for the most part, the way you surround yourself for real is keeping those around you that you really trust, and that's kind of get hard when money start coming into play because everybody gonna want something, people gonna tell you whatever. But like you know who you can trust whenever like all right, if something go down and people want something, you already know like the people to your right and the person to your left you good. I don't have to say much when I'm walking out because I know that person to my right and that person to my left. If anything go down, all we need is one good look and we got to get right. So you gotta know who you can have yourself with. But everybody ain't good. You know what I'm saying? All energy ain't good energy either, and all money ain't good money. So you gotta watch that too. So that's just I mean I don't know.
I'm
Everybody different.
telling you.
so
I ain't no gun toter or nothing like that. So I don't know. Like me, I was raised on like if you got a problem, you either gonna fight about it or you gonna shut up. For real. Ain't no need to
Mhm.
really do nothing. So when that stuff come into
facts.
play, like you just gotta be easy with it. For real.
So, question, man. Firstly, thank you for coming on. We thoroughly enjoyed you today. Enjoyed the conversation, man. But please tell all the viewers out there where they can follow you, where they can search you, check in on you, stay in tune with everything you got coming up next for the year.
Oh yeah, all right. So you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at PROPHISEE. And then I got another one that's the same thing, dot two. And my music is out on all platforms: Pandora, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, wherever you can find it. Go ahead, and listen to it. You can tap in. If you on Instagram and you follow me, I'll tap in too. And if you want to conversate, ask more questions. I'm cool with that too. I love networking. I love meeting new people. I ain't no, you know what I'm saying. I ain't one of the ones that's stubborn or stuck up. I'll talk to whoever talk to me for real. You don't talk to me, I don't talk to you. So don't be afraid to tap in, and don't be afraid. I mean, and even if you out in North Carolina, don't be afraid to be like, I'm in your city. What's up? What you want to do? If I have the time to, I will.
Facts.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
That's
you.
good,
Yes,
bro.
sir. Prophecy,
Alright.
everybody.
Alright,
Prophecy.
huh?
Everybody give it
Alright.
up for prophecy. Prophecy. Thank
Hey,
you
we gotta do
Woo!
it
again.
live, man. We gotta do it live in living color
Yes,
next
Thank you
time.
sir.
for coming. Thank you so much for
Oh
coming on the
man. And
show.
you wait, and one more thing. You say you got a show coming up, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to get on this one with my CEO. He's trying to set something up. It should be like in either the one in March or the one in April. It'll be out there in LA. I forgot where it's gonna be at, but I'm trying to get on one of those. And listen, I'm with whatever. So when he comes to us with like performances and stuff, I'm trying to get put on with whatever. Money, getting paid, not getting paid, it's something I love to do. So I'm gonna just keep doing it. I ain't gonna lie.
Exposure. Gotta have
Most
that
You got
deaf.
you
exposure.
gotta have the
Most
exposure.
deaf.
You got
Well,
to.
like I said, anytime you got something new out, just tap in with us. We love to have you back on again, man.
Oh yeah,
Real
most
talk.
definitely. I definitely will. I appreciate y'all, man.
Most
Y'all have a
deaf.
Alright,
You
good
have
man.
a great
Happy
evening.
New Year.
Thank you.
Prophecy,
Have a good
everybody.
night.
Y'all have
Happy
a
New
good year too,
Year.
man. Shout out to
Much
All
Prophet
right.
Peace.
love.
for real.
That was prophecy,
So
everybody.
that was a dope interview.
That was a good time. That was a good time.
So look, for
Definitely.
everybody that tunes into the show on the regular, you know what time it is. For those who's just tuning in for the first time,
Sorry,
this is
mama.
the part where things just go downhill. So break.
Mom, leave now.
Oh no. So look, real quick,
She might
breaking.
enjoy it. She might enjoy it.
I know we're going to
Yes.
the corner. We're going to the corner, but give me a second before we step outside. So, breaking news: Mexican authorities have arrested Ovidio Guzman, the son of the notorious drug lord Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, according to the press release. Now, this arrest has sparked violence all over Mexico right now. I'm talking about it's going down. I'm looking at footage right now of chaos in the streets. I'm seeing a vehicle set on fire. So it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a little shocked. I didn't even know they were after his son. But you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, you know the son's gonna take over that multi-billion-dollar business. So
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? How y'all feel about that shit? I know we really don't care because it ain't us, it ain't our money, but
Man, I wish I had half that money.
A quarter of it, something.
Give
you
me a
hear me?
nigga that'll dig a tunnel for me too. Fuck, I need friends like that. That go to war with the
Man,
United States over
what?
me, cuz. Over some yay?
Yeah,
Damn. Now that's
yeah.
love right there. You
It's about
willing
to
to
be a drought.
die? You willing to die for this dude? Like, this is so different than the US with Ricos and shit. Like, niggas is telling left and right, bro. Like, this shit is crazy, but that's a different type of loyalty down there, bro. That's a different type of fucking loyalty.
He
I
probably
love,
really looks out for them. You know, he probably take care of them.
So you
yeah,
know me, I got more breaking news for y'all, which is going to kind of lead into what I wanted to talk about for a little bit next. The NFL have just announced that they will not be rescheduling the Buffalo Bills versus Cincinnati Bengals game. So
makes
that
sense.
continuation will not happen. For those who don't know, Damar Hamlin collapsed on the field after making the tackle with 5 minutes and 33 seconds left in the first quarter. While on the field, paramedics have to administer CPR. It was the AED, and managed to get him to the hospital. He was sedated, but he's now awake and making very good progress. There's a lot of things that happen in the midst of this, and I kind of want to unpack it because at first I thought it was just going to be, you know, a basic, you know, we're going to send some good vibes out, but there was a lot of great points made in the midst, you know. First, let me just say, I think we need to, us as people as a whole, we need to kind of show a little more love and respect to these athletes because they put their bodies and their health and their lives on the line. You know what I'm saying? Granted, they get the big bucks. That's what they get paid for, but this is a reminder of how physical the game is, and from what I'm seeing, it was a freak accident. You know what I'm saying? Mo, you might know the term where they say if you hit your heart at a certain point in time during the beat, it goes into cardiac arrest.
Yeah, I forgot the actual term, and I don't think that it's right for me. I can look it up while you discuss it.
I
But I
don't
like to
think
say,
it's arrhythmia. It's not
no, it's
arrhythmia,
not
but
that.
It's talking about the C.
I'm gonna look up the term, but I would like to say, bro, it's not that we look at them that they're putting their lives on the line. I think that it's more so that finally we see that they're human.
Yeah.
When we
That's
deal with
true.
entertainers, when we deal with boxers and all these superhuman athletes, we forget until they get hurt. Like when they break a leg or something like that, you just like, I did that before. Like you just never know. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro.
Or until after they get older and all these
I mean,
memory loss or Parkinson's or some type of issues happen to them, and you're like, wow. We see them, like you said, as superheroes until something happens.
Yeah. First and foremost, you know what I'm saying? Prayers go out to him and his family. I can't even imagine, you know what I'm saying, as a parent, what is his people's going through. And, you know, everybody keep the player that he tackled, you know what I'm saying, in your prayers, because you don't know what that's doing to him, you know what I'm saying, mentally, because he was a part of it, you know what I'm saying. But it's weird. It's just weird that, you know, it happened. I seen it live, and it threw me off because, you know, he made the tackle, he got up, fixed his helmet, took a couple steps, and then just collapsed. And it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, we never, in our whole history of life, we never seen that.
now listen,
you know what I'm
saying? My bad, bro. I'm sorry. You was getting to the point.
No, go ahead.
I was saying like the fact, and I couldn't find the actual saying, the actual term for it. The only thing that the news has been saying is cardiac arrest, which it is, right?
Yeah.
Anytime the heart stops, that the chances of that happening is 1 in 264 million. There was only one other player in a professional sports that happened, and that was a hockey player who got hit in the chest with a puck. It's only happened twice in the history of all sports.
Very rare.
So that is crazy.
Thank you.
There you go. Commotia cordia. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. We got some help, y'all. Shout out to the audience. But yeah, it's yeah, that's freaky. And it happens on that one
the in between.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy. You know how many times I done did damn flips out of the swing, jumping out the swing, and I done landed on my chest?
Face,
that
back, head. Did y'all hear did y'all see what Skip tweeted?
Yeah.
All right, let's unpack that one. Let's go fool.
I thought I shared it.
You want to? Do we have the tweet?
No, I don't. I thought I shared it. I might have. I'm not sure.
I can look it up.
Oh, it might be in the group chat.
So do me a favor. When you read it, and all right. So let me. Can I start? Can I kick it off? Because I don't know where we stand. We stand at the same time. So I kind of feel like that one particular tweet was taken out of context. We all know that Skip Bayless is long-winded. You feel me? Gotcha. I kind of feel like that tweet was a part of his full thought. You dig what I'm saying? He could have worded it very different. You dig what I'm saying? But at the present time, the only thing that really mattered, and not saying really mattered, the only thing that did matter was that young man's safety in his life. You dig what I'm saying? I just felt like he put his foot in his mouth, and it rubbed me the wrong way. Thank you. When he kind of doubled down. 2, he half-assed apologized, like he didn't see no wrong in what he said.
Did he apologize?
Now, you want me to read the tweet?
Yeah.
All right. So during the incident Monday, Bayless tweeted, "No doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game, but how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome. What the fuck does that have to do with the T in China, bro?"
Okay, so Before you go off, Mo.
And he said, which suddenly seems so irrelevant. Come on, y'all.
What did
Come
he
on,
say
man.
before that? What was the tweet before that?
They don't. That's the only tweet that actually got him in trouble.
That's
And I
the
can't
one.
find
That's the one because the one
that's the
after
one.
that was him saying, "I stand by my." He was basically saying, "I stand by my tweet." So that was those were the two. The initial one is the one Mo just read, and then the other one was like, "I stand by what I said." The thing is, though, going off him rambling, as you say, you read tweets before you post them. Okay, he meant what he said. He was not worried about Hamlin. He was worried about the game. He was worried about the score, the record, because it's so late in the season. He was not worrying about his safety. Come on now. You can't say it's just him rambling. Yeah, he's long-winded. We know. Sometimes he need to shut up.
Rock. He never.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. See, that's
okay.
this is what I'm saying. You have this is the problem. Like you have to read that one particular tweet was singled out, and this is the point that got me. Like you got to read before what he said. His tweet before that was like not exactly what happened to DeMar Hamlin. Both players are on. Both teams are shaking. Ambulance on the field. CPR administered. Can't remember play being stopped for this at the time. Just said a prayer for him and his family. Hold on.
First and foremost.
Wait a minute.
Fuck
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Tweet, bro.
No. Listen. No. Listen. What I'm saying is everything that he said was in a sequence of thoughts.
And
you feel me? Of what's going on?
His fucking ass. Now, the statements that he made in that first tweet, right? He noticed that he was getting fucking CPR. Nobody has seen CPR on a goddamn football field. You usually see them carted off because there's usually paralysis. That's the most common one is head-on collisions. Boom, they out, right? You usually see broken legs, broken bones everywhere. People get knocked out all the time, right? I get that. But once he stated that he saw that he had CPR, that means that his fucking heart stopped. After that, he continued heartlessly with the statement that I read after that.
No, wait a minute. No, it was another tweet before that. You feel me? He said I've seen so many horrific injuries suffered on the football field, yet I've never seen a reaction like this. In every other situation I've witnessed or covered, the game went on fairly and quickly. The attitude was, hey, that's football. For these players, this is something different. He was doing nothing but finishing his whole entire statement, bro. He didn't say anything wrong.
Okay, he said everything the fuck wrong because instead of him waiting to see what the fuck is wrong with that brother, instead of him waiting to see why the hell he got CPR before he opened his fucking mouth, he's just gonna blurt shit out.
What did he say? What did he say was wrong?
That's just like me seeing you in a fucking car accident, right? You my brother. I'm gonna take that shit to heart. I don't give a fuck about that traffic behind me, bro.
Bruh, he did. Listen.
I'm gonna beat that.
He did nothing different than any other fucking reporter that was covering the situation did. Everybody else was talking about his health. They was talking about how important the game was. I don't get it. I respect your point of view.
Well, Skip, the thing is, Skip wasn't on the show. He was tweeting, right? And people, it's a lot of judgment with tweeting. So regardless if he gave the initial what's going on, we never seen this, it's been this bad, he should have left that other tweet out if that was his own personal viewpoint. If he was so concerned about the game, the fact of the matter is he made it seem like because this young man's life is on the line, it doesn't matter because this is an important game. He didn't have to tweet that. No, this is how it seems.
That's how it
That
came
is
out.
that's what the tweet is stating. This is what it's indicating. And this is why it's important to read what you're going to do, read what you're going to tweet. Like Angel said, he's a public figure. A lot of these people get in trouble because they don't read what they say or they just talking. You have to read what you're going to put out there. You can't just do that. And it's going to be misconstrued because it's in text form. He could have explained it if he was on the show. You can't explain a tweet unless you're going down the line and answering every other question. He knew better. And he stood beside what he said.
The big problem is that one tweet is being magnified.
And it's all, but see, it's not just Skip. It's always like that. So for him to know, because this is not his first, rodeo. He knows better. It's always like that. People are going to see what you put first and then see what the hell you put afterwards. Nobody's going to see that shit. He knows he had no business putting that tweet out, which is why he retweeted, I stand by what I say.
May I please interject? Now, the reason why people are holding that tweet and holding him responsible to a high magnitude, it reverts back to the saying that you should think before you speak. When you're typing, you're thinking when you're putting words together, and you have plenty of time to read and revise and really, really think about how this may be perceived when you put it out to the public. So the fact that he took time to put those words together, probably reread it, thought about it, and hit send.
Yeah,
that's why people are holding it to that high of a regard.
You should have waited till the show.
I'm not trying to make this shit about race.
Oh, here we go.
God damn it. If a man watches a fucking film and he has to apologize to a whole fucking community over a fucking film that had nothing to do with him making the shit, this motherfucker gonna apologize, bro. And he need to be taken the fuck care of. 100%. 100%. That shit was heartless. How the hell you don't even know what's going on and you just move past it? If you was on that field, bro, and your family saw that tweet,
he didn't move past it, bro.
Your family saw that tweet. If you was on that field and your family saw that fucking tweet, they go ape shit too. The whole community should be outraged.
Nah. He didn't overlook it. I just think people didn't read the context. People just seen that he was talking about that individual tweet, talking about the magnitude of the game. He was doing what a media or journalist does. He was describing the. Wait a minute. Wait. Listen, bro. Listen. And here's where you're wrong, because you said it doesn't make no sense. You're absolutely wrong. It does make sense, because guess what? He's a personality that has followers. You have to keep. Let me finish. Part of his brand is tweeting in his social media. People look and quote tweets, just like Adam Schaffner? You feel me? When we get out there, when we get famous, they're going to use us and quote our tweets because we're media. The problem is, and I hear what you're saying, and I respect it. The problem is we're looking at a sentence, a couple sentences in a whole long paragraph. You feel me? This is kind of what academic says, and not making excuses for his dumb ass. But you feel me? He says the problem is he streams all day, and he says 6 hours worth of shit, and people take a fucking clip, a fucking 15-second clip out of 6 hours worth of shit, and flip that shit. That's my point. The problem is, before I cast judgment, I had to read the context, the before and the after, bro. You dig what I'm saying? He could have worded it way different, but I guarantee you, if Skip Bayless was on the show and he was talking and he didn't have to stop because there's limited characters, you would have been like, whoa, this man really brought everything into perspective. We have a player that's down on the field, that's hurt, that's fighting for his life right now in the middle of one of the most important games of the season. That's all he was trying to say.
Wait, folks. That what you just explained is exactly why,
bro.
You think before you hit the send. No. But no. Wait. No. Because I didn't talk when you were talking.
This shit is
you, bro. What you just said, because you said, just to agree with. For one, I'll agree. If he was probably sitting on the undisputed set speaking, we may have gotten more context because he's able to elaborate unlimitedly without limited text. But in an environment where you have limited text, that's where you think before you hit complete or the send button, because being that you're unable to get a full context out with 130 characters, things can easily be misconstrued because you're trying to limit your thoughts. And when you limit your thoughts, you limit your context. And when context is limited, that leaves too much room for scrutiny. And when there's too much room for scrutiny, then stuff like this happens.
I agree, but I disagree. And I'm gonna make this broad, and I'm gonna use this example to go along with it. We can be having a disagreement, right? Or we can be having a heated situation, and I can type something to you, and my tone could be transparent, but you're reading it like I'm saying it sarcastically. Most of the time, it's all about the reader and how they interpret it. You dig what I'm saying? That's the problem. I done had this conversation with a lot of people. You feel me? I even went and asked my wife. I was like, look what this nigga tweeted. She was like, yeah, I can see why people got upset. Now,
if you type something to me and I take it the wrong way, I'm gonna try to find out what you meant by that. If it's just me and you typing, I'm gonna be like, what you mean by that? Like, exactly. to make sure I didn't take it the wrong way.
Hey, look, that's a perfect point. And not sit on fucking ESPN and say, I stand on that shit.
Nigga.
Instead, be humble and just say, look, it was very misinterpreted. Be humble. That man cut off Shannon Sharp in his monologue, another black male, and was stern with it. And that's that goddamn privilege. And I told you I wasn't going to try to make it like that, but that's a fucking different way of thinking.
Come on, bro. Stop it. How you gonna get mad at a man for standing on something that he believed that he wasn't wrong for?
Kyrie Irving cannot stand on a movie that he watched. He didn't say nothing about the Jewish community. It was the fucking movie that he watched. And he tweeted that shit out. And they made that man humble himself and buck broke that man in front of all his fucking people. You telling me that this whole
you're comparing? Are you really comparing? Are you comparing? No. That's like comparing 7-Eleven donuts to Krispy Kreme. Like, come on, bro. It's
Krispy Kreme all the way, but that's beside the point. The fact of the matter is,
no, like 7-Eleven.
He should have clarified it on the show. He should not have, like Quick was saying.
He did.
It's broken down. He clarified it.
He did. He clarified it in his tweet, and when he got on the show, look. Let me tell you something. You really expect for somebody? We were sitting up there looking at fucking Kyrie like, why should this man apologize for something that he's standing on? Where's that energy? When this man sat there and clarified it off Bucks in the next tweet after that.
The difference is, and this is the reason why.
He's black.
Hold the fuck up. The difference is Kyrie was about to lose his whole career over a fucking movie that he watched. And this motherfucker gets to go on there and say, fuck y'all people, fuck all the black people that did not like that shit and not humble his ass. Not get no humble pie, no nothing. He continues to be a dickhead that he been in the Jays that we fucking love and know so fucking well, and think that he's in the mix with us. A majority black fucking league, every fucking where, and you telling me that that young brother's hurt. We feel that shit.
Everybody felt
shit
that
when he was on that show.
Everybody felt that. Everybody felt that. What do you mean?
Skip Bayless sat up there heartlessly and cut that man off and said, but I'm standing. Come on, bruh. You let that man talk first. Let him get his heartfelt feelings out. Then you hear what the actual former fucking player says about it.
Come on, man.
Because he's feeling pain. He identifies with that hurt. And then you can sit up there and maybe he'll come to grips and be like, you know what, bro? My bad. Maybe, I worded that shit wrong. No, you don't fuck up and say, I stand on that. And I thought that you wasn't going to bring it up. Fuck you mean? The whole world bringing it the fuck up.
I'm going to go.
Got to be talked about.
Are you done? Because you cut me off like Skip Bayless did. So how could you say that? How could you say that, sir? How could you get mad at this man for cutting somebody else off when I watched the show? Let me finish, Skip. Let me finish. Don't you interrupt me, Skip. Skip, don't you do it, Skip. Don't make me go get my black and mild, Skip. And my Hennessy, Skip. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it right. All I'm saying is this. I feel where you're coming from. You feel me? And yes, I read the tweet and I said, you know what? He could have worded that shit wrong. I mean, different. He worded it wrong. But before I cast judgment, I read before and after. I read, damn, my English teacher would be so fucking proud of me. I read the context clues. You know what I'm saying? And side note, just for everybody, I failed English and passed Spanish that year. Don't ask no questions.
Oh my God.
I got a few.
Yeah, had to go to summer school and all. But all I'm saying is this, like, at the end of the day, he stood on what he said. And in the midst of him standing on what he said, if you go back, Mr. Militant Mo, and you read all of the tweets, you will see that
Only a white man can do that.
Listen. That's bullshit, bro.
Only a white man can do that and not lose everything.
You said what?
I said only a white man can do that and not lose every fucking thing because of the public opinion. Everything about Kyrie was public fucking opinion because he offended a group supposedly from a fucking film that he didn't even develop. I'm telling you, this is the same.
Look, hold on. Let's be real. Let me say the unpopular opinion. I have no problem with anybody sharing whatever they want. I just felt like Kyrie's timing of sharing it was crazy as fuck.
All right, wait. Hold that right there. So don't you think the timing of that tweet while they were giving that dude CPR on the field was
it wasn't because he was capturing the moment. And don't you give me the Ron Isley face. I ain't scared of you.
Hey, he gave you the Ron Isley face. I just noticed that. Yeah, Mo. Gave him the face. Yeah.
Well, either way, I honestly believe, like, if it was worded different. My thing is this: like you were saying, if we, as a public figure that we're there, we're public. We say something, we get scrutinized. I get it all the time. Anytime I say something on here, I get messages, I get stuff on posts. Mo, I'm pretty sure, Rock Quick, whoever. We get the same things because people misinterpret what we say, and we kind of, if we choose to, because a lot of times I'm not explaining shit, but if we choose to go into it, that's, I'm not explaining shit. You know why? Because I say what I got to say. No, you know why? Because what I say on the show, you guys may say something to me, and then I'm like, well, you know what? I meant this. Now, if you don't hear the I meant this, that's your problem. He didn't say I meant this.
Yes, he
said, okay, well, what did he mean? But the thing is, if they did not see the show and they only saw his tweets, they're only going to go by the interpretation of the tweet.
He said, nothing is more important than that young man's health. The point of my last tweet. That was the point of my last tweet. I'm sorry if that was misunderstood, but his health is all that matters. Again, everything else is irrelevant. I prayed for him and will continue to. What else does he have to say?
But they didn't hit the way he put it was like his health was irrelevant. That the game was more important. This is why people are going off. No. The way he put it, he worded it wrong, and like Quick said, he read it before he pushed the button.
I honestly think it's just being read wrong.
Because of how he did it.
No. Because I'm sitting here reading it, and I'm sitting here thinking like, if I read it all together, and I'm thinking about Skip Bayless here. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking about him talking and being animated. I'm like, okay, I can see him.
You dyslexic.
Well, guess what?
Everybody doesn't watch the show. Everybody doesn't know Skip. But listen though. Even his followers are upset, and they watch his thing. And also, you have to understand the algorithm of these the social media platforms. All of the tweets may not have come out when everybody said. They may have only saw that tweet. So it's like it's an uproar of things.
So let's do this. So where is the outrage about your man from the USC? What's his name? Dana White? Open hand smacking his wife. Where's the outrage? Where's the outrage?
She smacked him first. She smacked him first, though. She smacked him first.
Riri hit
And
Chris
that might have been a
Brown first.
reflex. Hey, look, and he smacked her ass back. But the thing is, she smacked him first. And this is why I teach my daughters, you don't hit men. Because there's a possibility that they weren't taught to not hit girls and they gonna smack your ass back. No, you don't do that.
Taught not
Regardless,
somebody that hits you. Oh no, I'm slapping the shit out of a woman now, nigga. No, if you feel like you can ball your, my mom even told me that one. I'll do my time. I'll stand on that one. You hit me like you a nigga, I'ma crack your motherfucking ass back. You never hit another man a day in your life. I'm gonna teach you the first and last lesson ever again.
I
You
teach
hear me?
my daughters that don't hit
Fuck you
boys.
mean?
Don't hit nobody. Now,
Don't
if
you
they hit
touch me.
you, that's different. But you don't hit a boy.
That
I
nigga
fought
Bobo.
boys before, but they hit me first. I had the right to whip their ass.
I'm gonna knock the shit out of her. I'm gonna knock the living snot boogers everywhere. It's gonna be shit and boogers everywhere. I'm gonna teach her.
Why
Bro,
does it
man,
always
I-
go? Why does it always go back to these bodily fluids with you? Like,
'Cause
what
that's
is
what I'm
wrong with
trying.
you?
That's what I'm
Because
trying.
apparently that's how hard he gonna hit her.
I'm trying to make her shoulders clap, nigga. That's how fucking hard. If I'm gonna go to prison, if I'm gonna go to jail, that's what I gotta do right, nigga. I'm trying to make her shoulders clap. I'm not going. My father always told me, "You gonna do it right, goddamn it." And I ain't going to jail on some little petty ass little slap. Nah, fuck that. You got.
Well,
I'm
it's easy that you won't go to jail with an open palm. Open palm is free for everybody.
Nah, because that's gonna make me leave fingerprints. Nah, fuck that. I need to get broken ribs and all that shit.
What?
Well, bruh.
Yeah. You think women? Hold up. You think women when they do that shit to men, they don't be trying to maim a man? How many
Yeah, they
men
do.
have been
Yeah,
fucking maimed
yeah.
because they don't give a shit? I'm gonna give women the go. You gonna get the green light. I'm giving you full fucking fledged Muhammad Ali moves. You gonna see my feet move?
That just turns the whole subject. Women,
No, but
everybody.
that's true though, because I'm gonna tell you this. I told my ex, I said, you ever hit me, I might get my ass whipped, but guarantee I'm gonna find something to hurt on your ass. That's true. Because we're not as strong as y'all. I'm gonna find some way to hurt you. Because I'm not gonna be the only one in the goddamn hospital. Okay? Now
Don't
fuck that.
fucking touch me.
We going together.
Don't you fucking touch me.
I think that whole women aren't as strong as men depends on the woman. Because
It
I'll
does
say,
depend on the
I'll
women,
say,
but
bro,
y'all
yes.
if y'all
No, bro.
different.
I agree. It depends on a woman. It depend, bro. Believe it or not, Mo, it does depend on a woman. Because I have seen, because remember the conversation about when Rock said he ain't attracted to a woman that when he touches her, it feels like him. I've seen some women who got bigger arms than both of yours put together. That, bro, I've seen regular sized women go hand bone on dudes, and it's not.
No,
even
that's not
clear.
sexy,
And they've
bro.
eaten punches.
Hold on now. After this, I'm gonna send you the YouTube clip of women competing with men that are handicapped in soccer. They on two crutches and got one leg. The men are and they kick their fucking ass in soccer. Bro, women ain't built like that.
All right, wait. I never said.
A 14-year-old boy will fuck a woman up. A grown, big ass, muscular woman. This is the difference. Here's the thing. It's the bone structure, bro. It's not necessarily muscularity, bro. No, we have denser muscles and faster reflexes, bro. I used to box. I done seen these big muscular niggas get craped by somebody 4 times under their size. It has nothing to do with shit. And women will never. That's why I keep telling y'all. I'm gonna send y'all all them clips of women playing basketball, D1. They D1 playing against a 14-year-old high schooler getting their ass mopped. Getting dunked on in her. Ain't no woman out here on this fucking earth. I don't give a damn how many steroids they take. They cannot take nothing from no fucking man. That nigga that got his ass whipped, he ain't want it. He's a good guy. That's what it is.
Yeah,
he ain't want to beat
want
her
it.
ass. For real.
Women are strong, but y'all have a natural strength. Even for a man who doesn't work out, he's still probably stronger than a woman that does.
And
you
look,
have to understand that.
Always works out. If he beat his dick, he works out.
Your forearms can't be bigger than the rest of your body.
Who said that? Popeye was a fucking hero.
Man, what? Nigga smoked his weed,
Popeye
beat his dick, and kicked
So
ass.
he can. Well, Mo.
That was weed.
I wonder if Mo could have beat Prime China in an arm wrestling match.
I'll bust her motherfucking ass in that gym.
No,
Fuck her. I'll bust her ass in that shit. You should see my prime, nigga. I was 4 times. See my prime, nigga. I pick her big ass up and kill her ass in that motherfucker. Hey, bro, ain't got shit on me.
You gonna make Mo go dust off
He
the phone
said,
line.
he said the
Back in
1976, like
1976,
back in my day, boy.
With these 14-inch pythons.
Shoot. Let me put 10 here. He literally sound like an old head. Like, no, back in my prime, I'd bust her ass.
Yeah, because I am old. Shit. All I can do right now is worry about keeping my dick hard. That's it.
Wow.
That's true. Once you hit the 40s, you just worry about your dick staying hard. That's all you worried about. Keep your dick hard. Okay? Do a lot of cardio. Watch your hamburgers and shit, because everything else don't even fucking matter. Okay? All right? 40-year-old me don't give a shit about being muscular and all that shit. You can have it. I want my bills paid and I want my dick hard. That's it. Once my dick go limp, I don't want to live no more. Kill me. I ain't got no fucking purpose on this planet. Period.
Nigga, look, my dick gonna be hard if I gotta tape it up with some fucking electric tape and popsicle sticks, nigga.
So wait a minute. So you gonna have a kickstand?
Like shit, boy.
A kickstand for you.
Either way you look at it, you'll get this food. Shit.
He gonna be put. Hey, look. He gonna
make a splint.
Rock gonna be in
it's
that
doing.
He gonna be in there.
Like, hold on.
He's on the side and wrap it up.
Like shit.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh my God.
Rock new theme song is gonna be shoulder length.
Oh shit.
Like shit. But look, let me tell you something. Shout out to my pops because I got a little 6-year-old sister, so that just tells me that when I get older, my shit's still gonna work.
Your sperm works, sweetheart.
You got a 6-year-old sister, bro?
Yeah.
Oh my
Dang.
Fancy.
So you Uncle
baby.
Bro?
Nah. I'm just bro. It's funny because when she see my kids, I was like, yeah, you know, that's your niece and your nephew. You get to tell them what to do. She looked at me
That's
like,
cray.
Fucked her whole head.
That's so weird. That's so weird.
Yo, by the way, when I see your pops, I'm gonna shake his hand.
Bro, my son goes through that same shit because he's Uncle Bro too. He's Uncle Bro too.
Hey, you want to know something? So my mother, her aunt was younger than her. They were like best friends. Shout out to my brother AWOL Drake. That's his mother, and they're twins, right? So the twin brother nickname is brother. So we call him Uncle Brother.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's how it is.
Yeah.
That's how it is in the South, baby. Yeah, like Aunt Sis, my mother's Aunt Sis, all that shit. Yeah.
I know an aunt sis too.
But in our family, it actually means something because we're double first cousins.
Yeah,
so she might really be fucking Aunt Sis.
Well,
it's not like that in mine.
I got my great aunt.
Yeah,
Well, my great aunt, we call her Aunt Baby Sis just because she was the youngest out of all my grandmother's siblings. So
yeah. So instead, hey, look, so that's it, yo. Like as I get older, I'm planning on getting a Reebok pump put in my shit. Now shit don't work. I'm getting a little.
My nigga.
Tap the inner thigh.
Nah,
Right.
they put it in your belly. They put it in your stomach. So you gotta press on the they put it
Oh, so wait a minute. So hold on. So you mean to tell me before you get done, you're gonna be like, hold on, give me a second.
Yeah.
Give me a second. You gotta pat the belly.
But what if somebody riding you and they hit in the you going
The deflate
slow.
button. The deflate button. Oh
on,
no,
wait a
and they
minute.
keep.
Where is your deflate button?
Well, yeah, where is the deflate button?
Your ass.
See that part I didn't research.
If you touch my ass, my dick definitely going down. Bye.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, bro, some of the extremes that they go through here to keep an erection, bro, and it be 80-year-old men. It don't even be like, you know, the other guy. You know what I'm saying? It be 80-year-old men, 80 years of age.
Hey, bro,
I'm
so
not
look.
fucking at
Hey,
80.
the feeling don't leave. The urge don't leave the
right.
possibility to do it though.
All right, so y'all.
Real clitorises.
All right, y'all. So while the night is still young, we gotta have a little conversation because I discovered something earlier today. I have it up right here, so I didn't. And all this is off of the fly, but we got to go to the corner for this. Can we please go there?
Oh shit! Hold on. Wait a minute. I gotta close the door. Mama said don't leave the door open with the air conditioner on. All right.
You know better. Welcome to another edition of Quick's Corner now. Own it in. Y'all, earlier today, I couldn't help but come across something that dropped on January 1st, the first of the year. And there's been a lot of conversation going on, and I was part of a conversation today. The Rolling Stones released their 200 greatest singers of all time. Now, when I hear greatest singers of all time, I think about the greatest singer. I'm thinking about skills, so on and so forth. I want to know what they basing it off of, because when I read through this list, now I didn't go through all the two. I just started from like 100 and worked my way down because that's enough to get me upset. I was thoroughly disappointed. Now I'm going to just skim through this real quick. You all can look up the full list at your leisure. So starting at 100 going down, let me go to who is at 97. Now don't react yet. Save your reactions to when I turn it to the pen. Now think about who has the greatest voices and think about where they are. At number 97, they have Usher. Don't react. Moving down the list, let's see who else is on this list. 97 though. Oh, here you go. At 92, at 92, Anita Baker. Let's go further down the list, shall we? So, hold on. Give me a second. Oh, no, I'm going to save that. This is the one that thoroughly got me upset. I'm going to save that for later. So, at 74, this is really going to tell you exactly how this list is turning out. At 74, they have Patti LaBelle. Let's keep going. And let's see who's let's see who's ahead of Patti LaBelle. Ahead of Patti LaBelle, let's see who's right below, who's ahead of Patti LaBelle by one. We have somebody, now forgive me if I am just not cultured, but somebody named Hector Lavoe is ahead of Patti at 73. Like I said, I gotta get abreast. They have Marvin Gaye at 20. They have Rihanna at 68. They have
Rihanna need to be further up there.
They have David Ruffin at 66. 66. Manny Ripperton is 65.
Who's number one?
The lady with the 5-octave voice, 65. And this is the one that destroys all validity of this list. Michael Jackson is at 86.
Wow.
86.
Who was number one?
Oh, I'm gonna get there. We got more. Let me go back. Let me get closer to the list. Let's go.
We can't go through the whole list, nigga.
Well, no. No, we're not going to the whole list. We're not going. I'm skimming through. All right, guess who? So Mick Jagger is 52.
Mick Jagger
from the Rolling Stones.
It's before Michael.
Before Patti, before Anita. Now let's go to the 26 on down. Oh, Sade is 51, by the way. So let's go.
That's actually the name of her band. That's the name of the group.
She goes by Sade too. Look it up. So, anyways, I already said Marvin Gaye was 20. All right, so at 26, we have Paul McCartney. 25, Mary J. Blige. 24, George Jones. 23, Smokey Robinson. 22, Adele. 21, Nina Simone. 20, Marvin Gaye. 19, Frank Sinatra. 17, Elvis Presley. 16, Prince.
Oh,
Right. I want to. So I want to know what they're basing it off of. So, anyways, 16, Prince. 15, Bob Dylan. 14, Freddie Mercury. He got pipes. 13, Patsy Cline. 12, John Lennon of the Beatles.
I thought you were about to say John Legend.
No.
the people.
11.
Couldn't sing for shit.
11, we have Little Richard, the architect of rock and roll. We'll let him ride. Now to the nitty gritty. The top 10. At number 10, we have Al Green. Number 9, Otis Redding. Number 8, Beyonce.
Okay.
Number 7, Stevie Wonder. Number 6, Ray Charles. Number 5, Mariah Carey. 4, Billie Holiday. 3, and I'll admit this one is one of my personal favorite singers, Sam Cooke. Number 2,
Taylor May Rock.
Number 2. Now, if this person wasn't in the top 10, I'm already mad MJ isn't there. But if this person wasn't there, all hell was gonna break. Number 2, Whitney Houston.
Hold on, which Whitney?
Houston.
Whitney or Whitney? Whitney.
Shut up.
And Bobby Brown.
And number 1, which is arguably number 2 and number 1, very, very, very accurate and arguable. Number 1, Aretha Franklin.
Aretha.
Okay.
So from there, you pretty much know where I stand. In the top 10, there's a good 5 they got correct there. That are in the top 10 is kind of interchangeable because there's a lot of singers that can go there. Bro. And a lot of them are in the upper 100s, which is ridiculous, as I just read.
Bro.
But I turn it over to y'all. Thoughts?
Bro, I had to study music fucking theory, bro. And some of the fucking songs that I heard from Dylan and all these fucking creatures of the fucking underground that don't sing shit, that got the shit written by half the people on the bottom of that fucking list, makes me fucking chafe my sweatpants, man. Real shit.
It does, and half of them stole the music from somebody else. Stole their style.
Elvis.
Right.
I'm mad Elvis is up there.
I gotta ask this question.
And where the fuck is Kiki Wyatt at?
If we're talking about,
how'd I know that was coming?
If we're talking about,
but she can
we're
sing.
Talking about vocals, and quick. I got the target on you right now. Goddamn, you see my picture. If we're talking about vocals and vocal range, don't you think that Michael is where he's supposed to be?
No, I do not.
What the?
No, I do not. That is disrespectful. Michael has an incredible range, bro. Do you not see the diversity in how he can go baritone and then go to the highest, bro? That is ridiculous. Now, granted, you're talking to a second. You're talking right now, bro. Right now, you're talking about his talking.
Is not
talking and singing.
Rock.
Now, granted, you're talking to now. I actually took training. I actually have like a 3-octave, roughly a 3-octave voice myself. Mike is a very skilled voice, meaning that it literally there's very few people who can sing a Michael Jackson song and make it sound good because his voice is that unique, that diverse, and nobody can hit those ups and downs at a rapid switch like he can. Nobody can do that, bro. Unless you're, and the only person who comes close to doing that is Bruno Mars and The Weeknd. Right
Still
now,
not
close,
sold.
bro, he's more that in my personal opinion, he's more vocally diverse than Prince. He's more vocally diverse than Prince, and Prince is at 16.
What name a song where he's really showed his vocal range?
Who, Prince or Mike?
Mike.
Bro, all right. Well, let me give you. I can give you a list of them. Firstly, we got Man in the Mirror. We got Will You Be There? We got You Are Not. Wait. I'm still going. We got You Are Not Alone. We got Butterflies.
No, bro.
For crying out loud.
What range? I don't hear no range in none of those songs.
Bro, Butterflies, he hits 4 different octaves.
Hey, quick.
Oh my God. All right, you know what? I know what he's doing. I'm not following.
He's deaf.
I know, because I know what he's doing. He's not going to get me. He's not going to get me.
Serious. I'm being dead serious.
You can get it now, bro.
Listen,
I'm not doing this with you because you are not going to convince me that Michael deserves to be at number 86. With all those people, because half of those, because a lot of those people he put in front of him got their architecture from Mike.
Look, so let me tell you like this. Look, White Mike ain't have no soul. Okay, let's just say it. White Mike ain't have no soul.
I'm not doing this with him because he's really trying. He's really trying.
Come on,
he's
man.
really trying.
He's
like trying. I'm not doing it.
When we're talking vocal range,
okay.
Mike is the
truth. Quick question. Go ahead.
I have not heard a song where I said, "Damn, Mike Ja really showed his ass with the vocals in his range,
bro." Let me list some more songs. Like I said. Let's start where I left off.
Every fucking song he made.
Pretty much. I'd be going through his whole catalog, especially a song called Place With No Name. Fire. Straight up, bro. Like, come on. Liberian Girl. I mean, bro, get out my face. No, because I'm telling you the truth. You are out of your... Bro, every song look, stop. Because that is throughout his whole life, no matter what.
Who is it?
No matter what. Look. No matter what. Skin condition, whatever out the way, that is still a black man that came from black. That is a black man who influenced. You are trolling right now. You better stop, Rock. Because that is bro, the same person you say have no soul, every person in R&B and pop wants to be like. Everybody is dancing, singing, and structuring their songs just like him.
They don't want to sing like Mike, though. They don't want to sing like him.
Bruno Mars and Weeknd and Chris Brown are layering their vocals and everything just like him. If you actually know the architecture of putting vocals together, you'll know that stuff is identical when you line it up. Stop it.
Stop the fucking press. I just put up Becca's comment. Don't nobody give a fuck about no opera singers.
Now wait. Now Beck. Now wait. Now let's do this. Now Becca, with all due respect, Grasshopper, that's something that's uncomparable because that's 2 different lanes of singing. That's two different lanes of singing.
Michael Jackson talks most of the time.
Bro, stop it. No, he does. No, he does not. Stop it, bro. Stop it. And what does Prince do? Bro, and who's your favorite? Let me ask you something. Who is your favorite singer?
Drake.
Go in the back. Go in the back right now. You go in the back right now. You and Mike go in the back.
I'm about to switch lanes, Rock. Fuck all this. I'm about to switch lanes real quick, man.
You and Mike go in the back right now.
Nigga. You won.
This fool said
2 times. 2 times. Let's go.
What?
Hey, listen, Becca. I get it. I know you probably an eclectic human being. I get it, baby. I get that shit. I listen to opera. I listen to everything. But baby, we talking about soul food.
Okay.
fucking real shit that reaches your soul. And Pavarotti, I've listened to opera a million times. I listen to opera.
Now,
Actually,
I love
hold on
opera.
real quick, bro. Hold on real quick, because I'm getting on back
go
real
ahead.
quick.
Go
I
ahead.
listen to opera when opera is like a coffee. It depends on, like, if you want to listen to it, okay, you want to have an upper or you want to have a downer. It's like coffee and shit. But when we talking about R&B, R&B takes you through all the emotions. So Pavarotti, there is no opera singer out here that has ever transitioned into, except for my girl, Jill Scott. She's the only one that's ever done it. And guess what? She got soul. You dig what I'm saying? Pavarotti is not bringing his Italian fat ass over here and motherfuckers singing no goddamn love songs to your ass. You hear me? God damn it. Shit. But anyway, let's go ahead and transition, bro. Let's transition quick.
Can I play a video real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
Oh, by the way, Luther Vandross is 31.
Jeez.
I agree with him over Mike. Because of the soul. I put Randy Watson.
Wait a minute.
Play the video.
Where's the range? What vocal range?
Say what?
What songs he got that got range? Or does he have the same tone? Or does he have the same? Is he in the same pocket each song?
How high
I muted Rock. I muted Rock.
All right, yeah. Is he? Thank you, man. You should have muted him a long time ago. But all right.
I forgot I had a little bit of power.
Play the video. Play the video.
Hey, you know what, Mo? I'm about to kick you out of my motherfucking shit. There cannot be two of us.
Both.
Oh, by the way, Aaliyah is at 40.
This video, Mo, I specifically am playing this video for you because I feel like if I can ask you how you feel about president, this is what you would say.
I have a deal for you. What? I'll let you say one bad word without getting in trouble. Okay. Are you ready? Only one.
And to let everyone in this world to know that I am going to have first time in the world cussing posted on TikTok. So that everyone will know that this is my first time cussing, and I really appreciate this moment. Fuck you, Joe Biden!
Yes. Go hard, youngin'. Go hard.
He's tired of the shenanigans. He's done.
Go hard, youngin'. Go hard. I like that. I might have to sample that. I might have to try and make something out of that. Hey, quick. We might have to do. Hey, look, we gonna have to. Somebody got to do it.
You are on your own.
Somebody got to do it.
Hey, look, mix that with a little bit of Michael Jackson with Randy Watson doing the bass.
Hey, y'all crazy shit, yeah. But listen,
bruh, Eddie Murphy got more range than Mike.
All right, now he really trolling. Now he really trolling. I'm not. I stopped listening to. I literally stopped.
Bruh,
I literally stopped. Bro, no, because he's really because I know what he's doing. He's trying to get me upset, and it's funny. This is a sorry attempt. It's really sorry. It's
on some serious.
I know all these goddamn artists. Fuck you, mean?
No, but seriously, honestly, my honest opinion, I think Mike was a dope songwriter, artist, but when it comes down to vocal range, I honestly think he's ranked exactly where he needs to be.
I disagree. I disagree.
So, what do you think he should be at? What do you think? Top 10?
Top 5.
Top 10?
Bro. My
bullshit.
He's top 5 to me.
Stop
bro,
it.
He's top 5 to me.
Range than him.
Bro,
Beyonce got more range than him.
Bro, my personal opinion,
Kelly sings better than Beyonce.
I mean, and like I said, all that is subjective. And Beyonce is dope. Now, granted, in my personal opinion,
and where's Jennifer Hudson?
Oh, definitely top. Right. Definitely top 15. She in there.
Yeah, she in there.
And why in the hell is Mary J. Blige on there? Like, I'm just being.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Why she on there?
Because she screams like Beyonce.
She was about 25, I think.
Yeah, she should be up. She shouldn't be up there.
So like I said, I didn't get that far. I didn't get that far. I skimmed to the ones. I'm sure he is, but I'm sure he is, but I didn't get that far. I only went to the ones that stuck out to me and said, "Oh, that's ridiculous. That's disrespectful that they're there." But in my opinion, Mike is easily needs to be in the top 5. He's number 1 for me, but top 5. But that number 1 only because that's personal preference.
They
but
missed a lot of artists.
An actual skill level, top 5.
They missed a lot of artists.
John Legend sound like he eat dog farts for breakfast. He just puts his mouth to ass and just inhales it. He sound like an 80-year-old man trying to use Viagra and sing at the same time, man. Like, no, don't nobody fuck with that. Nobody fuck with that.
Hold on, wait.
Motherfucker to love that nigga.
So here this is. Aaliyah is number 40, right? So guess who beat Aaliyah out at 39? Louis Armstrong.
Who?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Louis Armstrong.
Aaliyah had Aaliyah was the archetype for people to whisper or to whisper on songs.
Yeah, she had because granted, she did have like a pocket she was comfortable in. Like she didn't really go too far up or too far down. She had a very sweet voice. She had one pocket that she was good at, and she made that work. You know, that's where she was good at, and she made it work. She stuck with it. You know, so.
Hey, look. So before we leave, I want to leave y'all with this. How many times have you guys can you estimate that you showered within the past year?
360. I mean, how many times? I was gonna say every day, so that's 365 days, or probably more. So probably more, like twice a day, give or take.
Yeah, especially in the summertime. I get
What was
it.
the question?
All right, Rock. How many times have you showered in the past year? Can you estimate how many times you've showered in the past year?
365, maybe a couple double days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Phoenix?
Probably about 360.
Hold on.
Because I was sick.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say them sick days, you kind of like, I'm like, let the balls marinate a little bit.
Well, maybe 355.
Okay. Well, listen, a former OnlyFans star said she only showered 37 times last year.
I know she lying. Does this include baths?
This is her thing. Okay, so her thing is, she said that if she showered that often, I would stink, and it disturbs the microbiome. Now, she also added, I try not to disturb my natural skin microbiome too much. If I shower too often, I seem to stink more. I regularly use a bidet and spot wash, which we call a hoe bath, little lady. My armpits and genitals, that is a hoe bath. She is a former.
So she don't even do her feet?
She never mentioned her feet. And feet always stink. Feet are just as much as the crotch area. Once you wash it,
you gotta wash, exactly, and your belly button. Don't forget the belly button, people.
Man.
Yeah, boy.
I
got a question since we on this.
I'm listening.
Do ladies use deodorant under their titties?
You can, because you sweat. It's good to stop sweating. Antiperspirant deodorant. But I don't use antiperspirant deodorant anymore. So either you use the powder.
What's the difference?
Antiperspirant, the aluminum is not good for you. So you can get without the aluminum, which I need to order some more because the kind I bought ain't helping. But the aluminum is not good.
Fun fact, the reason why she mentioned aluminum, there are microparticles of aluminum that actually clog the pores to keep you from sweating. That's the reason why it's kind of bad for you. So you're steadily building up the aluminum underneath your skin, slowly but surely. So
that's why, and it's not good for you because you can get.
You can get. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
They have the aluminum. They have aluminum-free deodorant everywhere. You know what I'm saying? For the people that want to be natural, but 37 baths and whole baths at that.
If you're going to wash your coochie, you might as well get in a damn shower.
See,
I mean, if you're in a rush, you can clean it, whatever. If you're going to do a little quick whole bath, but you got to get the hot spots. Your feet are the hot spots, sweetheart. But you have to get in the shower for one because your skin needs the water. You might not have to use soap. You don't have to soap your legs every day. You don't have to soap your arms every day unless you work a job where you're just filthy. But your vagina, your butt, all that stuff you have to wash every day or every other day. 37 times in a year is not good.
That's how you catch pink eye and shit like that.
She must
Like,
got some super bleach.
yeah, she must have lived in a bubble or some shit because damn, a skin microbiome. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
But
we can go. Actually, women can, unless you're really sweaty. We can go a few days because our vagina does clean it. The inside cleans itself, but the outside, where you're supposed to wash the labia, you're supposed to wash it because that's the part of you that sweats. So if you, oh Lord have mercy.
well, I thought that I would leave you guys with that as a closing. Something fun, something retarded. Shit. Something cool. My bad, y'all.
Something
I
wacky.
gotta stop saying that word. Hey, look, we had a dope discussion on New Year's. I've learned that I gotta stop using that word. I'm sorry, y'all. And I use it in the sense of hip hop. That word, the Urban Dictionary, not in an offensive manner. So I apologize to anybody out there that is offended, that I did offend. And this is how Skip Bayless was supposed to do his shit. Okay? Thank you.
Guess what?
I like how you brought that full circle.
Your apology
I like how you
sounded
did it.
way worse, Ronald. Come here, Ronald. Come here, Ron.
Speaking of that, I didn't even see him on the list. I can't even. Did I see him anywhere?
That's why I said they left a lot of people off. I'm pretty sure they left a lot of people off.
Granted, at the same time, I didn't look through the whole list, so I didn't see him nowhere near.
I can guarantee you they left a lot of people that should be on that list.
I guarantee.
They will run out of paper with how many soulful R&B singers that are around the world as far as, people of color. They will run out of fucking paper, bro. You dig what I'm saying? We saturate that field. You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all agree?
The Beatles, anybody with the fucking Beatles on that list, bro, they are high as hell. They high as shit.
Do you believe Patty needs to be at 74?
Nah.
Nope. Nah. She needs to be. Bring her closer to the front here. So yeah.
Yeah. But man, been a dope ass show, man. Shout out to the guests, man. ProphiSee. Thank you for everybody that joined us, man. Quick.
Yes, indeed.
It's on you, baby.
Y'all already know the vibes. Villain, BBS, all that good stuff. We in here. It's 2020 Drizzy. So let's ride this out. Yeah.
Man, and of course, I'm your man, G.I. Mo, a.k.a. non-GMO, with all the ammunition that you can fucking handle. Make sure you wear your bulletproof vest when you're around me. Next week, you will catch me in the Blue Phoenix. We have our show, Both Sides of the Coin, where we try to get as real as possible. See you soon.
And I'm the Blue Phoenix that he's speaking of, in case you did not know.
We did.
You can catch me. Well, I'm letting you know. I'm here. Now, you can find me at the Blue Phoenix Hills everywhere, like Mo said, every other Wednesday with him at 8 o'clock. And also every Wednesday with 3 other lovely ladies on Herspiration Happy Hour.
Yeah, she's the most booked person on this show. She got like 5 shows she's promoting.
Like a hooker.
Completely satisfied.
God damn, how do you follow that shit up? Make sure y'all follow me on all social medias at TaylorMade Rock. I don't know what else to say, he's talking about like a hooker. I'm thinking about OnlyFans selling Katie a dick, but my shit's special edition and it's limited. Oh, but no. But on a serious note, we forgot to say this, but I gotta say R.I.P. to the Queen of Memphis, Gangsta Boo. I grew up on 3-6 Mafia. You dig what I'm saying? Shit stayed in the system. You know what I'm saying? One of my actual favorite female rappers, like everybody talk about the up north, but it was something about the Queens of Memphis, her Chat, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunate that we lost another icon. So dedicate this end of the show to you, man. R.I.P. We out of here. We see y'all next week. This is what? The No Filter.
No Filter Show.